Hey guys, really nice bank holiday weekend, May Day. I wasn't prancing around any maypoles myself, but I'm sure a lot of people were. So I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, Joe Rogan Experience, and it was a couple of weeks ago. It was an episode from a couple of weeks ago, and it had the Bell brothers over there, and it was just like one of the things that I was been thinking about anyway. But they talked about it, and like one of the brothers had prescription drug issues and etc. And he said when he was on it, he was very insulated, and like he didn't want to tell anyone because he didn't think anyone would help, and then they'd look bad on him and all this sort of stuff. And we've all been through bad times, and everyone does it. Everyone just hides away, buries their head in the sand. My New Year's resolution this year was no burying the head in the sand. It's really easy to be done. I just think, if I don't talk about it and I don't think about it, then it's just going to go away. Problems don't go away like that. You've got to like make things happen, and if you can't do it, then you've got to get someone to give you a hand and help you do it. And this actually brings me on to the subject that I was thinking about. It's like you can tell a lot about yourself by looking at your friends, because we're all chameleons. If we get into a new group of people and they and they all behave in a certain way, dress in a certain way, I'm naturally gonna, on a subconscious level, I'm gonna start dressing like them and start talking like them and start behaving like them. Now, it could be a good thing and a bad thing. It could be you got a load of people, you get with a load of new mates, and they're all out on the piss every weekend and all of this sort of stuff, and maybe other things, and that's not going to be positive for your life. Now, every now and again, that's going to be a good thing, but if you're not driven, if you're not surrounding yourself with driven people, then it's not going to be a conducive environment to improve your life, and that's what we all want. I think that's why like martial arts clubs are so good, because everyone's there bettering themselves, and that's why you get such a bond with people there, because everyone's trying to better themselves, and like a rising tide lifts all ships. If you've got one guy who's doing really well, that's going to rub off on everyone else, because everyone else is going to be happy and to help him out, and they're going to want to help or her out, and they're going to want to help you out. So if going back to the Bell brothers, if you're going through a shit time, like, look for help. Like that old saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. If you've got a friend that needs help or needs guidance or is struggling a little bit, then help them out. Like, it's your duty as a friend, because one day you might be the one in the hole and you might be struggling. It not necessarily mean by giving them loads of money, because that's not going to help anyone. You've got to put in, like, help them create structures that are going to make them better themselves. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And it's like that. And not only will he feed himself, he'll feed all his family, and then all the village, and then everyone will prosper because of it. So it's like the quick solution isn't always going to be the best one. It might get you out of a hole immediately, but in the long run, it's not going to help. So it might be a case of giving them a little bit of money. Well, actually, what I might be doing is help him get another job. Help him with the CV, or recommend them to a friend, or even take them on yourself. That's what it's about. Like, you get benefit from it. But if you're the one in the hole, if you're the one in the shit, and you look around yourself and no one's doing anything, and everyone's been, oh fuck them, just don't worry about it, that's not what it's about. It's about surrounding yourself with people that will give you good options. They're just going to give you an easy out or tell you you're all right. And sometimes you might be in the wrong. Sometimes you might be the one that's causing the issues for yourself. And a true friend, a good quality friend, is going to be the one, hang on a minute, this isn't the route to go down. You know what I mean? And like I'm quite passionate about this because, you know, everyone goes through shit, whether it's family or friends or your own self. Just get the right people around you. You know what I mean? It doesn't. And I don't mean the guy with the most money or like. That's not how it is, because that isn't gonna solve your problems. That isn't gonna solve your problems. It might make you happy for a little while, but you know, if you're always looking for like gratification through what you have, then you're never gonna be happy. You're never gonna be happy because there's always something else like that keeping up with the Joneses. It's a completely different thing. And I don't fucking know everything. Like I always say it like this. I'm just sort of speaking my mind. Like I know what's helped me in the past when I've got through shit, and it's not cutting yourself off. And you might be thinking everyone thinks you're an arsehole. They might be thinking you're an arsehole, but why are they thinking you're an arsehole? If everyone thinks you're an arsehole, you might be a fucking arsehole. That might just be how it is. But no one wants to think like that. No one wants to think like that. They just want to think, oh fuck everyone else, I'm the one that's right. You know, bollocks to it. You know, if the general consensus is you're an arsehole, maybe you're an arsehole, you know. Have a look at yourself. The one, like this is probably one thing that I've been thinking about. If you're questioning yourself, am I the arsehole? You're probably not the arsehole, because an arsehole wouldn't be asking themselves, am I the arsehole? Yes, you can be a better person. Yes, you can improve your attitude or how you communicate with people or what you do, but doesn't mean you're the arsehole. And if maybe maybe you're surrounded with arseholes. Maybe you are surrounded with arseholes. So have a look at your friends. It's a big one. Like really look at your friends and think, are these the people that I need to surround myself? And if they're not the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with, try and make them better people. Try and raise them up. Like I said, the rising tide lifts all ships. Like, try and make them better. And if it doesn't work, that's when you got to cut them out, because you don't need that sort of shit in your life. Just fucking leave it. You know what I mean? So you don't just think, oh, all my friends are useless and they've got no prospects, blah blah blah. I'm just going to drop them out, because then you are an arsehole. You know, try and make them better. And if they're still dying to be helped, you know, you can't help someone that's not willing to help themselves. That's one of the biggest things. You know, so do what you can for them, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, that's all you can do, really. I'm fucking rambling, but like listening to the podcast today, and then my like from all weekend, you know, it's all that make yourself better every day. Be a better person every day. Go to bed a better person than when you woke up. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah. So, like I said, it's one of those things. I've had a lot of things on my mind. Like, it helps to get them off your chest, because saying it out loud is much more beneficial than saying it into your head. You know? And as it is, I haven't really got any major issues, but I know people that have, and I know people that have gone through things, because we all have, and sometimes just hearing it or saying, look, you know, I'm there for you, mate, if you need anything, give us a shout, you know, it could be all the difference, could make all the difference to someone, you know what I mean? And if you see a friend that's maybe going off the rails, have a word with them and say, oh, look, mate, you know, maybe I can help you out, or do you want to chat, or whatever, you know? It's important. Surround yourself. Like, it's that whole thing in the gym, you know. Surround yourself with people with the same goal as you. You know, iron sharpens iron. It's all that kind of stuff. But it's so true. Like I said, and I think that's why, like martial arts gyms, like you get on the mats, it's such a positive environment, and why everyone improves so quickly. And their lives get better because they're surrounded by people that want to be better people, and I think that's one of the biggest things. Just And it's just really important, you know. Next time, if you listen to this, there aren't many people that listen to this, but if you listen to this, have a look around at your friends. They, like I do it, and or even people that I work with, and I'm looking and thinking, I don't want to spend too much time with this guy because he's going to bring me down, you know. Like, you want to be bringing people up, and you want to be striving to be better, and if someone's better than you, I want to be with that person because they're going to help me up, you know, they're going to give me a leg up. But if someone's just trying to drag you down all the time and they don't want any help, you know, the old saying, like crabs in a barrel, one person starts to get ahead, so they just drag him down because they don't want him to succeed. You know, it's better that none of us succeed than one of us succeed, but, you know, let that one succeed, help him up. He might get to the top and give you a hand out of the barrel, you know. That's the mentality we need. So, take a look at yourself. Take a look at the people that you surround yourself with. If you need help, ask for it. Don't cut yourself off. You know, don't become insular, you know, like problem shared is a problem halved. You know? So just fucking have a chat with someone and see what's up. You know? Sometimes you don't even need to talk about that thing. Maybe you want to talk about something else. But just talking to someone's going to make it better. But your mind can play tricks on you, like the whole world's, especially when you're stuck in depressed and you get paranoid and you think the whole world's against you and they're talking about you and all this kind of thing. And that's not good for anybody. So just have a chat. You know, the world isn't against you. The world isn't against you. Like, there are people out there that want to see you succeed. And on the flip side, you should want to see other people succeed. It's really important. You know, help people out, because help me help you with that kind of attitude. The better the people are around you, the better you're going to be. So let's all help each other out. You know? So make sure when your head hits the pillow tonight, you're a better person than when you went to sleep. Like I really enjoyed chatting shit on here and sticking it on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. So take it easy, guys. I'm now off to jiu-jitsu. Second week doing turtle attacks, and here's an attack. I always attack from every position. I'm always looking to go. So maybe I'll stick a video up of some funky shit. Take it easy, guys, and maybe I'll catch you tomorrow.